I'm an idiot and I broke my old boom arm, so I decided I'm going to go out and get the best boom arm out there this time instead of buying a cheap $30 or $40 one, and I got the Rode PSA1. And not any PSA1, I got the PSA1 Plus, which is supposed to be a huge improvement over the original. I'm not exactly happy with it. This boom arm is supposed to be awesome. Problem number one is it wiggles and wobbles. Look at this. I barely bump my desk and this thing starts wiggling and wobbling, which starts shaking my desk and shaking my camera. My old InnoGear boom arm was roughly the same size and same weight as this, and never once did it shake the desk or shake when I bumped the desk. It was very sturdy and very stable. I mean, I'm a gamer. I have gaming channels, so my mouse, my hand's moving. My desk is a little bit wobbly, but my other boom arms never did this. They never did this. This one is wobbly. Like, this is very, very wobbly. Problem number two, it doesn't stay put very easy. Like if I want to adjust this, watch. I get it where I want it, I let go, and it falls back down. Eventually it holds itself, but you kind of got to sit there and play with it to get it where you want it. There's a third issue, right? This is supposed to be super smooth, just really smooth range of motion and movement. Well, there's parts where like right here, it moves really nice, and all of a sudden it gets tight, and I gotta really pull on it to move it over. So it is not smooth like everybody's saying. I was always under the impression that on the Rode PSA1 Plus, which is the newest version, they fixed the problem where the SM7B doesn't fit properly. If I don't have this long extension on here, once the SM7B is on here, I can't twist it because the XLR cable starts hitting everything here. So I'm pretty disappointed. Like, I am actually very disappointed with this. And just about every review out there goes on about how great this is, but in my opinion, this could have been a lot, and I mean a lot better. I'm not happy with this at all. I am not happy with this at all for many reasons. Honestly, every Rode product I've ever owned, there's been something I didn't like about it. Look, just moving my mouse around right now, you can see the camera shaking. That's just from my hand on the desk. I mean, my desk isn't the world's best desk, but my other boom arms have never done this. And when this starts to shake, it's got a little weight to it, so it starts shaking the entire desk. So it makes the little teeny bit of desk wobble into a big desk wobble. I could probably buy 3 of the InnoGear arms for the same price that one of these would cost. So the InnoGear boom arm is very stiff, and you do got to use some force to move it, but it doesn't wobble all over the place. It always stays put and never drops. It just doesn't really have any issues, and it's designed so you can put a SM7B on it and not have to get a bunch of adapters and junk. So there is one thing I don't exactly love about the InnoGear, which is the desk clamp that it comes with. I mean, it's nice, it does the job, but this could have been a lot better. But besides that, I really like the InnoGear arms. Now, I decided I was going to adjust the tension on my InnoGear boom arms, so I started taking things apart, and I guess I unloosened some screws too much, and this big giant spring popped out. It cut my hand, pieces went flying all over the place, and there was like a 3-man team trying to figure out how to get this thing back together, and we couldn't. So unfortunately, I destroyed it, and I decided to get one of these, and I wish I would have just got another InnoGear. Oh, and by the way, this doesn't really seem to have a tension adjustment either, so you can't fix that. I was expecting to get pretty much the perfect boom arm that had no issues, but that's not what I received. But if for some crazy reason you would like to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it down there in the video's description, along with the InnoGear boom arm, which personally I think is a much better boom arm. But anyways, I'll also have some affiliate links to Wave audio plugins if you want to dial in that pro quality sound. You guys might want to check that out. But hey, have an amazing day. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, I was over exaggerating at that time, but look, I'm not right now, and that's just seriously, that's just my hand lightly touching the desk. It's bobbling everything all over the place. I don't know about this one.